knowing what to do and actually doing it are not the same thing. Because if all of us, if that would be the same thing, we would all be healthy, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why isn't it? What is it? Where is the gap? What happens in the gap between knowing something and actually doing it? So I'm Ronit. I'm a happiness coach in Whole Food Revolution.
And I'm Dr. Nelum. I'm a GP.
And this is a question for Nelum. What's happening in the gap between knowing and actually doing it?
And Ronit, this is the problem, isn't it? We all know what we should be doing. We know what we should be eating, how we should sleep, how we should move. But how many of us actually do this? And that's because, we don't, our lives are not lived by considering every moment of every day, right? That's not how we live our lives. Our lives are based on routines and habits. And these are impacted by our environment, our emotions, our family, work, anything that takes up our attention. So depending on what's going on around us, these routines and habits can be affected. So then what happens, and particularly when there is a lot of stress or perceived stress around us, then sometimes those good habits and routines can go out of the window. So it's the question to ask is not, why don't I know what to do, or not about blame or anything like that. It's asking, what is it that's stopping you
from applying
that behavior? Okay. And so just ask yourself that, is it because you're so tired? Is it that you're a carer for somebody and you don't have time to look after yourself? Is it a reward after a busy day? Is it already a habituated behavior? Is this the way you do certain things? All right. So the gap, that understanding that gap is really important.
And I think if you just get it out of your head, the idea that you just need to know, that will solve a big part of it.
Yeah.
Because knowing is not enough.
No.
Knowing is never enough. Knowing is basically a framework or something that you need to aim for. But it doesn't translate immediately into being able to do it. And the thing is this, in order for us to be able to do certain things, we need so many things in the background to sort them out. It's like, I know that I need to be at bed at 10 o'clock. I know, like the hours that I know that I need to be, there's so many wonderful things happening at 10 o'clock into the morning in the body, in the brain, while I'm asleep. I know that I need to do that. And there are so many things that prevents me from
getting to bed at
that time. And the thing is this, so blaming myself for not doing it, though I know it, is not going to do any good, because it's only going to increase my stress level, my cortisol, and so on. So it's almost like that's what we highly recommend. Go for the small habits,
simple habits
that will make it easier to get to bed at 10 o'clock. For example, now if we're talking about food, it's exactly the same. And just like Nelum said before, we don't face life in this, this is what's going on. No, it's like, okay, now let's decide what I'm eating. Or let's decide, it's like we don't make decisions in every second. We have routines. We have systems. Our head likes habits, things like this. You look, if your cupboard is full of lollies and chocolates,
that's what you're going to eat.
I was like, that's it. But the thing is this, if you say to yourself, what needs to happen for me to choose those things, then it's much easier. Make small changes that will make it easier to do the things that you know that you need to do. So in terms of emotional eating, for example, we basically go for the routine things whenever we're stressed.
Yes.
Whenever we need to make
So the routines, yes, that's
out
right.
of the window.
Yes.
It's like seriously out of those things. And you need to have, it's almost like this. Nelum and I have this routine that we've created that we always have boiled eggs in the fridge.
Always.
There's like, we always have boiled eggs in the fridge. And the thing is, sometimes I don't feel like, I don't know what to do. It's like, and I was like, and before I make a decision about what is happening, I just say, okay, I'm just going to put an egg in my mouth and then think about it. But the second I put the egg, I'm like, I don't need anything else.
And one of the things that I say, Ronit, is really try. So ideally, we'd like these lifestyle changes to become like when we brush our teeth.
Exactly.
Unless it's catastrophic, the house has burnt down around you or something like that, you always brush your teeth.
Sure.
So whatever is happening, so that's kind of, you need that habit to be kind of established. That's what you do.
Yeah. So so the thing is this: the reason that there is a gap between knowing and doing is because there's so many things that needs to happen in between knowing something and applying it. There's so many things need to happen. So instead of putting guilt in that gap, instead of blaming yourself for that gap, instead of, I don't know what else people do, judge themselves and so on, you basically say to yourself, okay, what do I need to create? What kind of routines I need to create in the gap?
Yes.
That will make it easy.
Yeah. First ask the question, what is standing in the way?
Exactly.
And then how do I,
exactly,
what habits do I need to put in?
Exactly. So try that. And if you do like what we're doing here in Whole Food Revolution, we would love you to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye-bye.